My favorite part of the e-scan is it takes all the guesswork out of it. From when you're switching from silo to silo, if you have a glitch or your pasteurizer diverts and then you have to start all over testing, this gives you an instant inline reading, so you know right where you're at.
The e-scan is very compatible for the dairy industry. We do have 3A certification. There are no moving parts. It's very compatible for clean in place, low maintenance, routine gasket check and clean roughly every 6 months, and it is IP69K washdown compatible as well.
Previously we were using a Melco scan or a Babcock centrifuge. It took a lot of time and legwork to find out where your butterfats were at, where the e-scan now, it's instantaneously, it's reading out on a screen as you're filling, so you know exactly where you're at, and the vats are more consistent because of that.
We also started getting into the check weighing side of things. We started putting in some automatic checkweighers. And let me tell you, it's checkweighers, they protect you to make sure you don't have any products that are hitting the market that are underweight. But at the same time, from a plant's perspective, it also gives us good control of what we're putting in that cup. When we first installed them, I can tell you, we thought we had great weight control. We ended up finding out is that we were giving away, ½ ounce to an ounce on an average throughout the product, in every single product we manufactured. We ended up saving ourselves, that ½ ounce. That ½ ounce is worth lots of money. And at the end, it helps us control our prices.
Here at Thermo Fisher Scientific, we offer our customers the chance to come in and do an FAT. That's a factory acceptance test. This gives them the chance to see the equipment before we ship it. If we just send it to them, there may be some changes that we did not foresee or the customer didn't foresee. And it's much easier to make those changes here before getting out in the field. We've got the machine shop, fab shop, electrical shop here, so we can make those changes quick.
Currently we have a FAT of a system that involves multiple pieces of equipment from different manufacturers, where we put them all together and we verify that they all work with each other, and then the customer comes in and verifies that at the end, so when he gets it to his factory, it should be real smooth sailing.
They know that the equipment is arriving at the facility 100% checked out and complete. This allows them to put it in line and reduce the amount of downtime for that production line.
Here at Omega, we have a dedicated serialization demo lab that employs both an automatic serialization line as well as a manual case packing serialization line. And we've collected a series of partners in order to make this possible. We have software providers, we also have various coding devices, vision devices, and some capital equipment, specifically Thermo Fisher Checkweighers for doing data sync on the demo line. There are a number of critical events that have to happen on a packaging line to properly implement serialization. In order to demonstrate the benefits of building the bottle integrity profile and demonstrate data sync, we needed to choose a high quality pharmaceutical checkweighers in order to do that. We chose Thermo Fisher and the Versa RX as a way to demonstrate data sync on our demo line.
When the product comes to the Versa RX checkweighers, there's a camera identifying the code on the bottom of the bottle. That code's unique for each bottle that's presented to the camera. We are then mating the weight information to that unique code so that any time in the future the customer can go back and verify that whatever product went across that checkweighers, what the weight was. So if there's ever any question about that, anything that might affect the integrity of that packaging, the information is stored forever.
On a typical checkweighers, in a typical checkweighers application, once the bottle passes the checkweighers, that data is lost. It's used to satisfy the reject mechanism, but beyond that it's lost. By employing the bottom code at the bottom of the bottle, we can keep that very critical data, the correct weight of that bottle in this case, attributed to the life of that bottle through the database throughout its supply chain life.